Hello everyone. This is kind of a different rant or video than what I'm used to doing. So just kind of bear with me. As you know, earlier today, as most of you should know, a tragedy occurred when a gunman walked on the campus of an elementary school in Connecticut and took the lives of 29 people, 22 of which were young children, ages 5 to 10. Now, a child is a gift, and anybody who commits a crime against a child is beyond heinous and is just a piece of shit. And the guy took the easy way out by killing himself. That's not what this is about. This is about people who come out of the woodworks whenever a tragedy like this happens, whether it's the events today in Connecticut or the Colorado movie theater shooting or the tragedy at Columbine or DC snipers or something of that nature. Everybody starts screaming about gun control. Gun control, gun control. Gun control would have stopped this terrible tragedy from occurring and would have saved the lives of all those people. No, it wouldn't have. And I will tell you why. Jim Jones, Timothy McVeigh, hijackers who take planes and send them to the World Trade Center. All three of those and terrible tragedies that took thousands of human life and all have one thing in common. Not one was committed with a gun. The bottom line is this: evil people will find ways to do evil things. Whether it be Timothy McVeigh with a truckload of fertilizer to blow up a building in Oklahoma City, whether it be Jim Jones poisoning Kool-Aid to kill hundreds and hundreds of his followers, or whether it be hijackers who take planes and slam them into buildings to cause catastrophic destruction and death. Yes, if there was gun controls and no one had guns, there might be less shootings. But does that mean there's going to be less suicide bombers like you have in the Middle East where you can't get guns readily available? Again, evil people will find a way to commit evil crimes. I am tired of watching these terrible and senseless killings on television of innocent people and innocent children and have that be a soapbox for a politician or someone to stand up and say, this is why we need gun control. No, this is where we need to send our support to those families who lost those precious children because, again, like I've said twice already on this video, evil people will find a way to commit evil acts. Stop using tragedies to get your point across. Do I think that we need better gun control laws in the United States? Absolutely. But you got to remember, being an American and living in this country gives us rights and freedoms that other countries don't allow. That's what makes this country great. People are going to get their hands on things. It's like prohibition. We're going to stop the sale of alcohol and everybody's not going to drink, and you made gangsters and the criminal underworld heroes and made them millions and millions and millions of dollars because they found a way to get it done. Timothy McVeigh used fertilizer and a rental truck. Are you going to stop allowing people to rent trucks and buy fertilizer? Jim Jones used Kool-Aid and poison. Are you going to stop selling Kool-Aid? Are you going to stop making planes for the fear of being hijacked? More people are killed in automobile accidents than are killed with guns in this country. Are you going to stop making automobiles because of the loss of life? Tragedies occur. Sometimes they come in groups. And quite frankly, I don't like them any more than anybody else does. But I'm certainly not going to use that to tell somebody you do not have the right to bear arms, you do not have the right to have a weapon to protect yourself with. I'm not a gun nut. I don't have an arsenal. I have a weapon, and I will use that weapon to defend my family and protect my family if it comes down to it. The bottom line is, you have to allow people the freedoms that they have in this country because people have died for those freedoms. And by telling somebody they can't do something is a slap in the face to all the men and women in all the years that have put their life down to allow us to have those freedoms. So please, stop using tragedies as a means to get your point across about gun control and not allowing something to happen. Okay? My heart goes out to the families in Connecticut. Nothing is worse than the loss of a child. Nothing is worse than that. And I am not going to sit here and say that kind words are going to make you feel better, because it's not. Okay? And to the person who committed the heinous act, even though you are dead, my friend, I hope that whatever you believe, whether you believe in heaven or hell, whatever purgatory you're walking, I hope that you are suffering for the rest of eternity and you get your just desserts. Again, this is my personal opinion. Don't have to like it. Doesn't matter to me. Have a good night.